channel if it's your first time here. Hi, my name is Daniela. Welcome to the video. So for today's video, I'm going to go ahead and be recreating a Euphoria look because it's been all over YouTube. It looks fun to recreate, so I wanted to go ahead and do one of Maddy's looks myself. And if you are interested in how I did it, then keep on watching. So to start off, I already went ahead and did my brows off camera. For today's brows, I did like a more fluffy brow because her brows are natural. They just went ahead and put on some eyebrow gel on them, so I just went ahead and filled in a little bit but made sure that they're like really fluffy. So to cancel out any discoloration, I'm gonna go ahead and put the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium on my lids as an eyeshadow base. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. Once we've got that down, we're gonna go ahead and just set our eyelids with a little bit of powder. So in the picture, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right here. She does have a winged out maroon wing. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did one eye off camera. So like I said, make sure you go ahead and cancel out any discoloration on your eyelids. So going in with the first shade, I already lost my brush. I don't even know where it's at. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go in with a cool toned brown. So I'm just using the one that's in the James Charles palette and focusing that on the crease so that we have a slight of transition shade in there. This is already mixed with like purples because that's what we're going to work with later on, but make sure to just go in with a light hand with the brown. So then we're going to go ahead and use a mixture of the 4 bottom purples in the James Charles palette. So using the magenta shade and the more vibrant purple and focusing that a little bit lower so that we start creating that gradient of purple. So now that we've laid down our purple transition shades, we can already go in and create our wings. So taking an Anastasia brow brush, I'm going to go ahead and take the farthest maroon shade in the James Charles palette and just placing that on my lash line and pressing that in, focusing on the lash line first and then the wing. And now to create the wing, all we're going to do is bring out the line kind of like towards your brow, flick it out, and then drag it back in. And it's okay if it comes out crooked because you can go ahead and clean it up with a wipey. So just focus on laying down the outline of the wing rather than perfecting it. So once you have this going on, we're going to go ahead and go in with our shimmer shades. So taking a Morphe M124 brush. And now this is kind of where like I just made a mixture of whatever I thought looked familiar to the picture because it's kind of a distinctive purple shade. I don't even know what color it is exactly, so I'm just taking a mixture of the purple shimmer here and a ColourPop Super Shock shadow in the shade Birthday Wish, and so just laying that down on the eyelid. And now with my finger taking the same shades, just adding more vibrancy with the warmth of my finger and focusing that on the middle of our eye, kind of where the light would hit the lid so that we get a lot of sparkle there. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you get that. So just taking the wipey and cleaning up the wing like I said to make it sharp. Just like that. So now for the fun part is the jewels. I went ahead and got mine from my grandma. She doesn't know that I'm using them, but it's okay. You can go ahead and just buy them at Michael's or any craft store. It doesn't really matter. So since mine already do have an adhesive to them in the back, I don't have to use brow gel for them. You can if yours don't, if you do decide to recreate this look. But she does have them placed around her brow like so. So one on the arch like that. And the other was by the tail of the brow. And then the next two just go on the inner portion of the brow. Oh!
And oh!
Okay, and then lastly. So that is the gem part, and now going in with my low-key eyelashes. Since Maddy's looks are more effortless, only her eyeshadow is editorial. We're just gonna keep it natural with the eyelashes and the rest of the face. So now for the face, I went ahead and primed my face already with the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer, and I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, since it is my more wearable foundation, and Maddy's skin looks really light and natural, so we're just going to go ahead and use this to recreate that. Going in with concealer, I'm going to go ahead and take Shape Tape again, but just a little bit, just to cancel out our dark eyes. So just blend that out. Trying to make this as natural as possible, even though this is like full beat, but who cares. Y'all already know what I'm about to set my under eyes with. Maybelline, sponsor me. I'm just using the rest that's on my brush to just set the rest of my face, since I want more of a less full coverage look today. So to bring back warmth in my face, I'm just going to use the Hoola Caramel Bronzer. And now just using this to contour my nose, because Maddy has a cute little nose. So just as you would contour your own, just bring it back into dimension, since it did get lost with all the powder. Just putting a little more powder to clean up the bronzer before we go in with blush. And honestly guys, at this point, just recommend me new blushes, because I know y'all are probably tired of seeing the same old damn blushes, but I don't know which others to use anymore. So comment down below your favorite blushes. So while we let this bake for a little bit, we're going to go ahead and go off and finish off the under eye so that we can tie this look in together. Taking a Morphe M431 brush and just taking the most lightest lilac shade of the palette and dragging that on my lower lash line. So with the same pencil brush, I'm going to go back in with the original maroon shade that we used for the wing and focusing that just on the outer portion, a little higher up, just to tie in the top with the bottom together. We're going to go ahead and go back in with more rhinestones. So on her lower lash, she does have 3, but since I have less space on my under eye, I'm just going to go ahead and place 2, because my eyes are a little bit smaller. And so let's see how this goes. It's hella editorial for me. Okay, once I get the other ones on the other eye, I'll be right back for lips. So my live studio audience here said that only one gem on the lower lash looked prettier, so we're gonna stick to that. So now for lips. Her lips are really well known because she sticks to that true 90s lip, you know, that dark lip liner and just clear gloss. So for that, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with MAC Whirl Lip Liner and just outline my lips. So once we have our lips lined, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Wet Cherry Gloss from Lime Crime. This is the Extra Popping Gloss. I like this a lot actually. So yeah guys, this is the completed Maddy inspired Euphoria makeup look. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any other makeup tutorials you would like to see from me next. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.